everybody. Welcome to Enlightened with Belle. Okay, Belle here. It's been a little while. I have been under some mental construction and just getting things done. Planning things, organizing things, going through things. So, Henry wants to say hello. He's peeking. I'm thinking about getting him a friend. I will be returning to, okay, all right. I will be returning to work outside of the home, and I'll still be doing this. But in a couple of weeks, I will be out of the home. So Henry here, I'm a little concerned about, and I've thought before about getting him, trying out a friend. He's very attached to me. I don't know if any of you are dog people. Before him, I had one Chihuahua who was also, really attached to me. We have 5 cats in the home. Henry is mostly cool with the cats. He's just chill. He's got his little hairdo. Going on. Look at that little gremlin hawk. Show him, Henry, look. Show him that hair. He's got the summer, fluffy, humid hair like his mama. All right. So anyways, I just figured I would do a check-in. I've had a few people kind of, inquire, wonder. Some of my good friends, especially my lovely friends from my online support group, friend group. Anyways, I'll try to stop stuttering, but this hermit card here really kind of wants to, I was going to show it to you anyway, because I broke the deck, and there's the hermit. So, yeah, I figured I would just come on here, do a little reading, and just talk a little bit since it's been a while. And I've missed doing it. I've just been preoccupied with some other things. So the hermit is a card of hiding rest. It is. And you see the man there in the middle who, the hermit is kind of like a wizard-looking character. So when you get the hermit card upright versus reverse, upright, it means that you are really doing some possible introspective thinking. The wizard figure, to me, I think of wisdom, and you're not allowing the people or the cities or society or things like that to interfere with your time that you need for yourself. Okay, so let's see. Just leave it there. All right. So yeah, when I broke the deck, there was the hermit. Also the Fool. The Hermit was the one that really wanted to come out. There is the Fool. I don't know if the Fool really wants to come out for the reading, but it is in reverse. So maybe there are possibly some things that are interfering with your time. So like it has all the, these people that can represent whoever in your life. Look at this man, look at his expression, but with this being upright, you're grounded and you are in control. Head is bowed, your protection is on. You are doing what you need to do for yourself, or at least you are striving for that. So good for you. Give yourself some thumbs up and some hugs, pats on the backs. I have some new decks. I ordered some Oracle and a couple new tarot. I'm really excited. I also got a crystal deck because I want to learn more about crystals. I've always loved rocks and crystals since I was a kid. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands. It did fly out in reverse. Let's see what else pops out. This was going to be like a really short little thing, but I guess it's just who I am. A lot of the times it can start that way, and I start and I keep going. I had me some bananas and Greek yogurt, Greek plain yogurt. It's Great Value brand, and mixed it with some peanut butter. Pretty good. Nice, good, healthy little snack, breakfast, brunch, dessert, whatever. All right, so these kind of flew out. Three of Swords. Eight of Cups reversed. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody may be working on a project. The World. So maybe the project is close to completion, but you know, you got to stay grounded and not let certain things get in the way. You know what you want, so go for it. Don't know your intuition, know your higher self. There's many ways you can say it, but go with what you know. That just came out of my mouth, but I actually heard that from this comical show I watched with an ex a long time ago, and it always stuck in my head, especially when driving. And I'm like, should I try going this route? And it pops in my head, go with what you know. Usually that's what works best. Unless I have a GPS, of course, that's working properly. Seven of Swords. Let's see. So here's what this looks like here. If you can see it well, the guy on the stand, he's crossing his fingers while his hand is on what is most likely the Bible. I mean, that's what happens when, we're in court. So I'm kind of getting legal vibe action, possibly. I don't know. Maybe some of you work with the courts, and maybe that is what the project is. Maybe it could be anything in relation to that. But with the Hermit reverse, the Hermit, the Eight of Cups, you have to be mindful about what you want versus what other people want for you. Who are you letting into your circle? Are they genuinely there for you and your best interest? Why are they in your circle? The World shows that you will complete whatever this is. It's just you're kind of going through a difficult time with it. Like, it basically shows here the Ten of Wands is in reverse. You are carrying a lot of weight. Your movement here with this project has been, you have been really contemplating because you are determined for it to complete, okay? Let's see if we get a couple more. remember, well, some of you people may not know me. If you are watching me, if you happen to run into this, I do one-on-ones. I'm open to video chat. I have a Discord, which I will leave below in the description. My email, my Discord. This down here. You know, the guy at the stand, his fingers are crossed. I feel like that's how you feel. Like you're so, you know, like you have some doubts, but I don't feel like you need to have doubts. If the world is here, this project, whatever it is, if it's work, if it is a legal matter that you're going through, if it's family or relationships, whatever, you know what your situation is pertaining to this information. You know, like, yeah, it's kind of vague, but this is a collective reading. I should have said at the beginning. I'm still getting used to doing this work. So I really appreciate you guys that are in this beginning journey with me, actually broadcasting myself, doing this work that I am truly passionate about. I love tarot. I have been into stuff like, you know, like this since I was very, very little. I had a ghost club with my sisters, and one of my sisters was too little, but, you know, we let her in. She was, you know, we don't disinclude, but, and my cousins as well. So lots of great childhood memories with that. But I've always been into spiritual type of things, paranormal, stuff like that. Whether I 100% believe, I am interested, and I'm always open to listening. I really don't think that anything is impossible. So that's, you know, to give you a sense of my open-mindedness. Back of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. When I did turn over, it was in the reverse, but I was like, as I was turning it over, I was feeling I needed to turn it the other way. So to me, that's a good sign. And it's also an image, you know, it's got a flag, and it's, you know, the construction. It doesn't mean that you do construction. You might. A boss of mine, or I should say a superior of mine, fairly recently had said to me, the road to change is always under construction. I love quotes. So if I hear good ones, I'll often write them down, and I, you know, might even tape them on my wall or whatever, whether it's my office or my home office, whatever. Let's see. Again, though, you need to be careful, mindful. I'll just say mindful in using discernment, okay? Like, I don't want you going around just not trusting people. I think you're wise enough to know maybe some people have already let you down, and you have taken care of that. You have taken care of that because you're ready for the top of the motherfucking flag, right? Victory. You're ready for victory. You're ready for the completion. It's coming. Okay, the Three of Swords. I know it's been difficult. discouragement. I just literally noticed the man, the man laying by his drink. I just feel that energy is so like, you're wanting to give up. A lot of times this card is really for, I mean, I know it more with love readings, but it doesn't have to be. And I'm not feeling love with this. I'm feeling that this is something that you are wanting to do and complete. This is a project. This is for work. This is a hobby. But it does involve people. So love, friends, family, integrate. I mean, that's just how life is anyway, right? Page of Swords. Okay. You're still, look, you're like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Like I'm in the beginning phases still kind of, and figuring it out, but I know what I'm doing. Okay. Thank you for looking out for me. I know who is on my side, and I'm determined, so that's good. You're on guard. You're smart. You're on guard. You're looking, I think I have a feeling, I mean, you're in the beginning of maybe the project, but definitely who you want involved. I might want that card. I don't know. Let's see what else may come. What's this? The Magician. Enough pretty much said. Magician. That is the card that, it demonstrates the power that you have as an individual, the power that you have within your soul and your mind, the manifestation card. You can be who you want to be. You just have to really believe in yourself. You gotta want, you know what you want. You know what you want. So do it. You're figuring it out. You're figuring out who you can trust and who's going to be a part of this, Don't let anybody ruin it. Don't let anybody try to be shady with it. We got enough. Well, I don't want to say we got enough, but there are shady organizations and stuff out there. If you're doing a project, you do it for good, right? My people do it for good, right? That's my people. If you're my collective, you're doing what you're doing for good. You want to make the world a better place. We all want to, right? Like I said, at least my collective. We want to make the world a better place. That's right. Okay, so I felt compelled to lift the top of the card. Two of Cups. So whether there is love involved here, this does represent so much happiness. So you are on the right track. You're going to find the right people. You are going to know. Your intuition is going to know. You're going to keep up with this. At least I hope you choose to keep up with this. Let me know your story. Drop some comments. I want some comments about if any of what I've said so far. Okay, let's just talk about this reading. This reading right here. Does it resonate at all? Please tell me what does and why. Okay? I really would appreciate the feedback because I really do want to grow my channel. So I appreciate the feedback because I want to know that I'm doing my part right because I am passionate about that. I don't like to do a half-assed job. So please, I appreciate it. Don't want to sit here and sounding like I'm begging. I got me a iced coffee in here. Okay. So this was the card that I felt a little bit energy. Let's see what it is. Oh, the Two of Pentacles. Yep. So you've been juggling all this shit. So I'll put that up there. I feel like we can probably end it there for now. I'm really excited to get my oracle cards and my new deck so I can incorporate more. So again, about my one-on-one, I guess I would refer to it more as a coaching, as I am a bachelor levels in psychology. I got my degree in 2010, and I have been working with individuals, specifically in mental health, since actually even before that, because I had to do, like internships, practicums, as part of my college credits. So at this point, I have worked with a lot of children and their families. I have worked with clients literally from age 2 or even younger when I would go into families' homes, but up, to their 70s. So I have a pretty vast range of experience when it comes to people. I also do theater. So I have been around people of all ages, interacted with them. Doing the musical Oliver was super fun because our youngest cast member, I believe, was 5, and our oldest was probably 60s, late 60s, maybe 70s. But so I love interacting with all different kinds of people, age, gender, personalities. I love people, and I love helping people. That is my passion. It's been my passion for years. And, a big reason I started my journey was because of my own mental health issues. And, I have received treatment on and off. A few months ago, I found a new doctor who, he's really great. And within the past 3 months, working with him, I have seen a huge difference within myself. So, part of me is, you can call it, I just like to give what I can give. And I don't like to see people suffering when they have the choice to work on themselves. And there are so many resources out there that you can combine to make the best version of you. So I'm going to end the video now. I look forward to seeing you all, some of you I will see over video chat. Shout out again to my lovely support group that I love so much online. I started it about 2 years ago. It means so much to me. You all mean so much to me, your support. Shout out to Saving Grace 999. I know she sent some of her people over here. And girl, I appreciate you so much. That was just so kind. Kind people helps make the world go round. You know, we can have these nice, comfortable, happy, luxury lives without other stuff. But I'm not going to get into any more right now. So until then, K-Bell here. Thank you for listening. This is Enlightened with Belle, and I do hope that I helped you feel some enlightenment today.